Odessa College, AVID is for everyone. We've infused AVID in every aspect of our school, so whether our students realize it or not, they're living and breathing AVID strategies.
Odessa College began its AVID journey at the Summer Institute in 2011. The Odessa College site team made the decision to implement AVID strategies in our Success course, which is our freshman seminar course.
After we implemented the Drop Rate Improvement Program on our campus, we recognized the need for providing support to faculty, particularly since they do not have to have a teacher certification to teach at the collegiate level. So AVID is also providing that professional development for faculty to increase that engagement in the classroom, which thereby will increase student success.
The AVID toolkit that we provide the students in the Strategies for Success course includes fundamental strategies that they will need to help them get through their first semester and beyond. Some of the things that we include and we feel most are important are organization, note-taking, and test-taking skills. So we focus heavily on that in the beginning, and then we build upon that with other strategies and collaboration methods as the students progress.
Another way that AVID benefits our students is a student will come in for a tutoring session and say they come in for math. And we're utilizing these AVID strategies, so walking them through how do you approach a problem? How do you look for information if you don't know where to find it? So it's those skills that they're learning and practicing, and even though they came for a math problem, those skills can transfer over into any other subject.
The differences that I have noticed between just reteaching the students and using AVID methods is that when you just reteach them, they might take up some information and they just use it in their paper or whatever you're working on, and then go home and forget about it. As when you use AVID methods, you have to kind of just guide them, but they have to find the answers themselves. And I think that sticks with them much more. It helps them to really understand what they're doing and why they're doing it, and they really, really learn instead of just kind of saying, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool, and just rephrasing what you said in their paper or something.
When I first started tutoring, I found that I was often sort of just reteaching the material, and often when a student came in and they were frustrated, unable to get a certain problem, quite often what I'd end up doing is eventually sort of doing it for them and saying, okay, did you see what I did there? And okay, so that gave them the right answer eventually, but it really didn't teach them how to solve a problem on their own. And I really think that as I've learned more about AVID strategies, I've transitioned more to guiding the student through solving the problem on their own rather than sort of doing their work for them.
The students, they have more motivation to learn the things themselves, and they come back prepared better, and I think they're just overall much more motivated. When I use AVID, I sit down with them, and I think that the whole, just when we do the tutoring, I feel that they're just much more positive and empowered and just kind of happier when they leave, because they realize that they can do these things, it's not this big scary subject anymore.
In the traditional model, tutors come in and they teach the subject that they know, but in our using AVID strategies, we need to train them on how to use those strategies. So that provides us a platform to enrich our tutors so that they can become better tutors for our students. And as we have that level of faculty development, we've mirrored that in many ways with our tutor development as well.
It broadens the scope of which we can teach because we don't have to have an ongoing knowledge. If someone comes in and asks about plate tectonics, we can ask questions, therefore relying on the student's knowledge.
It's been a huge success since we began in 2011, so much so that we now require it as a mandatory training for all brand new faculty. And we also provide that same training for our adjunct faculty. And the training sessions are recorded and made available online for even those faculty who are at a distance and can't be here. So there isn't anyone on campus that doesn't have access to the AVID workshops and getting that extra support that they need.
These aren't just skills for the classroom or skills for a school assignment. These are skills that we use in our own projects at work. These are skills that we can apply to anything that we're doing. And that's why where we say that AVID is for everyone, we mean that AVID is for everyone in everything. It's what guides all of our actions.
As I mentioned earlier, we implemented the drop rate improvement program, and then right afterwards we implemented AVID, and so it has been a part of that culture shift as far as we want our students to be engaged in the classroom. We want them to become independent learners. That culture shift has been, I would say, one of the biggest things that has really moved our campus and continues to move our campus in the right direction to becoming one of the best community colleges in the nation.